Good morning, everybody. This is Sunday. As you remember, yesterday we finished with $950. That means I'm going to make $50 today. I started at 6:30 at 6:52, and I'm already up to $23. So I'm almost halfway to the 50 already, which will put me at the $1,000 goal for the week. Yay! But I'm not going to stop when I make 50. I'm going to work till I make the 200 again. Because remember, everything we make over the 1,000 goes to paying off debt. I did learn something. By the way, I did learn something. This is important. I did learn something yesterday. So I've become friends with all of the owners at all the restaurants around here, and I did not know this, but I knew they could ban a driver that they didn't like. But I didn't know that they could request drivers and put them in their top 10. And whoever is first in the top 10 will get the orders first.
The destination is on your left.
So basically, the more they like you, the better chance you're going to get orders from that location. And that must explain, that explains something I was always interested in. I thought the AI was deciding, like, okay, he always delivers this restaurant on time, whatever, so keep sending him there. For delivery drivers out there that might be thinking, the restaurants are their enemy because they're taking too long to make their food, maybe you should make friends, because the reason that your income may not be what you think it should be, or the reason it's not as much as you might see other drivers making online, is because the restaurants themselves have moved you to the bottom of the list, or even worse, banned you. So keep that in mind. It's July and it's 60 degrees this morning. Something I wanted to also bring up, because I got this order. So this woman orders every morning, and she pays basically the same amount. But I wanted to bring her up because for people that are always looking for an order that pays more than the miles every time, you're going to miss out on something. So let me do some math with you. If you wait for the customer who pays you $10 to go 3 miles, but only orders once a week, and you always skip out on the woman who orders every morning that pays $7 for you to go 9 miles, but she orders 7 days a week, which one pays you more money? And that's why I take every order. Most of my customers are regulars, and they order every single day, sometimes multiple times a day. One customer alone, I make $250 a week off of, but nobody else will take her order because she lives 10 miles away. Think about that. $250 a week off of one customer that nobody else will take. So it's not about always getting the most out of every order. It's getting frequent orders so that you can budget. And if you turn down those orders, eventually it'll stop offering them to you, and you're going after those.
Half a mile, turn right onto Broad Street.
You're going after those one-off orders where they don't order very often. I go back to my restaurant analogy, right? So if you treat the customer who comes in and throws a party, has a birthday party there and spends like, $200 on food, if you prioritize them over the old man who comes in every morning and orders breakfast, which one pays you the most amount of money every month? The older guy. So he comes in every morning and spends $10, and he's spending $300 a month, and then you prioritize the person who came in and spent $200 once. Treat it as a real job. Schedule yourself as a real job, and it will pay you like a real job. All right, it's 7:23. It's less than an hour after I started dashing today, and I'm at $35 already. I only need to make 50 to break 1,000, so it's obvious that I'm going to break 1,000 this morning, way before 8 o'clock most likely. Anyways, I'm going to continue driving today and give you follow-ups, because I'm going to work until at least 2 o'clock and take the rest of the day off. Maybe I'll go see a movie, which, by the way, I just saw Deadpool. Awesome. You got to see Deadpool. By the way, another must-have delivery hack when you work this early in the morning is Ghost. I drink one of these every morning. It's my coffee. My dentist loves it because it causes cavities. But anyway, no sugar. I drink it every morning, and it wakes me up, makes my brain function for the whole day. And and no crashes. That's the best part. When I used to drink soda, I would have really bad crashes at the end of the day from the caffeine. I don't have crashes from this anymore, and I really think it was more of the sugar. Since I gave up sugar a year ago. Since I gave up sugar, I feel amazing. My brain is working. I'm losing weight like crazy. Yeah, sugar is bad stuff. All right, update 8:15 a.m. I'm at $49. Almost there. So by 8:30, I should be at my $50. 1,000 a week was accomplished. Awesome. Congratulations, everybody. It is 8:38 a.m. and we are officially over $50. Matter of fact, we are at $60, and that's even with a 10-minute wait at Dunkin' Donuts because they have a new crew. Their entire crew quit because of management. But either way, it just proves that not only can it be done, but also you can make really good money even if you have to wait a couple minutes longer at one of the stores. There's no reason to cause any drama. Just chill, let them do their job, make sure the order is correct because that works in your favor. And there we are. We have officially made $1,000. All right, quick update. It's 8:54 and I'm up to close to $80. So it's been a really good morning. $80. I started at 6:30, so it's 7:30, 8:30, 2.5 hours divided by 80. Forgive my math. Anyways, it looks like we're pretty close to what we were making yesterday, $35 an hour to $40 an hour. Anyway, still grinding. All right, it's the 9:30 update. Well, it's a little bit past 9:30. It's like 9:50. I guess it's a lot past 9:30. Either way, 9:50 update. I'm at $100 already. So that means that I've worked for a little over 3 hours, and I made $100, which averages about $33 to $34 an hour. Not very bad. I'm well over the $1,000 already, and I'm going to work until 11 probably. So most likely I'll finish the week with about $1,100 for the entire week, which is not bad since I only worked for a couple hours 2 days this week because I had doctor's appointments and everything else, which also shows that this is very functional within normal life. Now, you might be asking, why do I only work till 2 or till I make 200? Why not? Why don't I work longer and make more money during the day? I could, yes, I totally could. I could work 7 days a week and totally make a lot more money. I did that before. I made as much as $2,100 in a week. But the reason I don't do that is because I want this to fit anybody's
in half a mile,
reach.
turn right onto Broad Street.
And what I mean by that is if I'm working, 80 hours a week, most people can't do that. Most people are not disciplined enough to do that. Most people have, lives, children, stuff like that. But majority of people do and have been accustomed to working 40 hours a week. So that's why I decided to do this challenge, keeping at $40 a week, just 40 hours a week, just to prove that it is possible. You can work 5 days, have 2 days off, be your own boss, and as long as you can keep your discipline and keep your schedule, then you will do very well indeed. And on top of that, we also learned a few things about how the system works. So it's not just about taking the best orders. It's about making a good impression with the actual vendors themselves, because from what we've learned, or what I've learned, is that the vendors have a lot of control over who and what drivers actually get their orders. So if you're in there, if you go into the stores and you're pushing them because you're in a hurry because you think that the faster they get the order done, the more orders you're going to take, you're working against yourself, because if they put you on the low side of the list or they just ban you completely, that's another location that you are no longer getting orders from and no longer making money from. And that's what I think is, and I'm pretty sure is happening to all the YouTubers that started this in the beginning. They were pretty abusive to the system. They pushed everybody to, only look for the best of the best orders and to skip, anything that isn't perfect, force everybody to tip them or they're not going to deliver to them. And what ended up happening is this system was created, and now all of them, if you watch all those YouTube channels, you're going to see that every one of them isn't making anything close to what they used to make before. Matter of fact, I have watched a couple that were, in the beginning were bragging about making, $300 a day, and now they're making, $100 a day, and they're blaming the economy and everything else. But it's really not that, because DoorDash is growing. They're growing fast, and there's more and more stores added every day. So if that was the case, then they'd still be making more money, right? But since they're not making more money, even though that there's more vendors, then the only answer to that is that the abuse of the system that they had been promoting to everybody is the wrong way to do it, and it has worked to their demise. And I've seen a lot of them either not only get kicked off the app, but have also had to move on to other apps because they can't make money the right way. And that's another thing too. Multi-apping, that's because of that mentality, thinking they always have to take the best of the best order, and that causes them to have less orders. I only work one app. I work DoorDash. I have the other apps, but I only work DoorDash, and I am so busy that I have no time to stop and rest unless I pause the app. So and I'm in a very small town, extremely small town. I think we have a total of 20 actual vendors in town, and maybe only 10 of those are active.
All right, everybody, I am home, and we did it. Check it out. $1,108.11. That means we have officially made over $1,000 every single week here in July, and there's still 3 days left. So that means that all the money that I make for the next 3 days, including all of the amounts that I made over $1,000 all month, will go towards paying off my debt. That's pretty nice. So I'll be able to put about $800 to $1,000 toward my debt, not counting the $1,500 I'm putting toward my investments to retirement, as well as paying all of my bills. Which reminds me, I got to pay my rent. Don't forget to pay those bills. Anyways, thanks for sticking with me all week. Start again on Monday, and I will create a separate video showing you what I'm doing on the investment side to help me reach that retirement goal. All right, take care. Thanks a lot. Subscribe, like, and this was fun. Have a good day. Enjoy your Sunday.